Welcome back to Project 613. Today we learned 5 mitzvot. The first 2 have to do with the timing of when one is allowed to eat the meat of the Paschal Lamb offering. The first mitzvah for those who bring the Paschal Lamb offering at its regular time on the 14th of Nisan. The second mitzvah for those who bring it a month late, as we learned previously that those who cannot bring it on time have a second chance to bring it a month late. But for both of them, each one has their own mitzvah where the Torah tells us that the meat of the Paschal Lamb offering needs to be eaten on the night that it is brought. So the offering is brought either on the 14th of Nisan or a month later on the 14th of Iyar. And the meat of the offering has to be eaten that night, which would be the night of Pesach, the Seder night. We are not allowed to leave over the meat until the next morning. Doing so would be nosar, which we've learned about previously, and is forbidden. The third mitzvah that we learned today is that the other sacrifice that was brought on Pesach, known as the Hagiga Offering, which was also offered on the 14th of Nisan, on Erev Pesach. Here also the Torah tells us it's forbidden to leave over the meat of this offering past its designated time. However, when it comes to the Hagiga Offering, there is a greater allowance, there is more time, because whereas the Pesach offering, the Paschal Lamb, needs to be eaten only up until the next morning, so only the day it's brought and the night, but the next morning it would already be forbidden. The Hagiga offering has an additional day, so it could be eaten also the following day, and only the day after that, so only on the third day after it is offered, does it become forbidden if it is left over, and it cannot be left until the third day. The fourth mitzvah that we learned today is the mitzvah of making pilgrimage to the Holy Temple on all of the 3 festivals of Pesach, Shavuot, and Sukkot. The Torah says, Yera'eh kol zechurecha, 3 times a year. All of the males need to come and travel to the Holy Temple and are commanded when they come, they shouldn't come empty-handed, but they need to bring a special holiday offering known as the Olat Re'iyah. And the fifth and final mitzvah that we learned today is that on all of the 3 festivals, in addition to the Olat Re'iyah, and in addition to the holiday offering that we just mentioned previously, there is an additional Hagiga offering, a special peace offering, which is also brought on each of the 3 festivals, known as the Shalosh Regalim, Pesach, Shavuot, and Sukkot. We spoke about the Paschal Lamb offering and the Hagiga offering, and although these days when the temple doesn't stand, we do not have these offerings, we do not offer sacrifices, nevertheless, you will know from our Seder plate that until this very day, we put on our Seder plate, on the top right corner, we put the shank bone, the zerah, and on the top left corner, we put the beitza, the egg, and these are actually to commemorate these 2 offerings, the shank bone to commemorate Paschal Lamb offering, and the egg to commemorate the Hagiga offering. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.